Join me today as I create the centerpiece for the dining room table in the room that I have called a snowy afternoon. Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to another episode of Life with MaryAnn and Joe. Thanks for stopping by today in our continuation of our Christmas 2023 series. And today I'm going to continue to work in the dining room. I don't know if you caught the video that I put up on the china hutch, the sidebar or buffet, and the chandelier, but I've begun to create what I'm entitling a snowy afternoon. And what that entails is a lot of icy and snowy looks in the room, snowflakes, icicles, things like that, and a reduction in the amount of greenery that I would normally use. Now, the room, after I do the centerpiece for you, I'm going to take a little break in that room because I'm gathering the pieces for the other end of the room, and it has a lot of things that I need to put together in order to achieve what's in my brain, but you'll see that in a couple of weeks. All right, so we're people that actually use our dining room. When people come over, MaryAnn does like to serve in there, especially if we're having, a dinner or something like that. So whatever I create has to be able to be moved. So what I do is I have a board that I use, and on that board I've attached garland, and I am able to pick up the whole thing and move it to somewhere else without having to take it apart. Now there are two parts to this one that I've created, but it's a simple, I pick up the middle piece and then I pick up the rest of it, and I can just put it on the side for when we have to use the room, and then it can go right back with a minimal amount of me cursing and going wild. So let's get started and let's take a look. Oh, and before I forget, don't forget, please subscribe to the channel, put the notification bell on so that you won't miss any of the upcoming Christmas videos, as well as drop me a comment. And if you'd be so kind to give me a thumbs up, it would help me possibly push me into an algorithm where my videos will be seen by more people. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks so much, and let's get going into the video. Okay, no brainer. I have to clean up the table, so it is ready and clear for me to begin what I'm going to be doing. First thing is this runner that has the gold embroidered reindeer and Merry Christmas on it, and you're really not going to see much of it, but I need it underneath the board. Now there's the board that I'm showing you that I'm using, and I sunk some nails in there, and I use those nails to attach the garland to it. So the garland here is just acting as a sticking point, and I'm going to start by putting 4 of these trees in, and there you go, there are all 4 of them. All right, so took it outside last night. I spray painted it white, which you can barely see, and then I spray painted some metallic silver on it, and while it was wet I put some glitter, the crystal glitter on it, as well as those they're kind of like icy flakes, and most of it is stuck. Of course, it's comes around, but when we eat here, it won't be on the table because those little things will cause problems. All right, let me move on. I put this riser in here and I locked it in with the garland itself. So if I have to pick up the piece, the riser will come up with the board. Now this glass bowl is separate. It would have to be removed separately, but that's easy to do. And in the bowl, I put the crystal beads in there to mimic the snow. Now remember, the chandelier has the snow falling down on there, so it's supposed to look like the snow filled up the plate. I'm working through this with you because I really just working through it. I don't have a vision of it. Well, I do have a vision in my head and I can't do it. But I'm adding in these very heavily glittered poinsettia. This was a big, like a big pick, and I just cut it into a bunch of pieces. So I'm going to try this right now. I'm not sure if this is staying. Next are these silvered and glittered up pine cones. I put one here, then one there, and then one there, and then one in the back in the same place as that. I think I'm going to try adding in some ornaments here, white and silver, and I'm going to distribute them throughout. I went upstairs and I gathered this bunch here, so let's see. I knew I had these in my stash. Look how pretty these are. These are white and has this black leaf motif and the silver on it. So I put that one there. I wired it in. And then this one right here. Take a look at this same motif but in a round with little crystals on. It's really pretty. So this is kind of like trial and error. I'm using groups of 3 right now. I'm making combinations of the different balls of the pine cones. I added in these beautiful leaves at each end. They're really soft. They're really beautiful. They're so supple. And you know, what happened now is I'm kind of getting tired of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So what I decided to do was I'm going to finish the one side, the right side over here, and then what I'll do is I'll be able to mimic it on the left side, and I'll know exactly what I need so I don't have to keep running up and down into the attic 8.5 million times like I've been doing right now. So it's coming along. It's you know, it's a work in progress at this point right now, and I see it in my brain, but I can't get my hands to do what I want it to do, but it'll get there eventually. Okay, so what I did in here was I put that little shovel in there, and I thought that was a cute little touch there in the snow with some ornaments and the white bird and the candle. And I think this is the finished product. I do have to add in some of those fairy lights, but I have to go to Walmart to get them, or Big Lots. But I think I will add those in eventually. Thank you everyone for stopping by, and hope everybody's doing well, and I'll be seeing you really soon in the next one. Okay everybody, take care. Bye-bye.